I generated these clips on my RTX 5060 laptop with 8 gigs of VRAM and 32 gigs of system RAM. If you are looking to make the characters in your images move without any distortions or morphing and maintain absolute character consistency with production level quality, WAN 2.2 is the model you won't use. Optimization has reached a point where you can run the heavy Q6 gguf model on just 8 gigs of VRAM and 32 gigs of system RAM. In this video, I'll show you how to generate these clips locally using this absolute beast of a workflow. Now, this workflow is really advanced. Just look at the complex logic of the nodes here. The guy who created this is an absolute legend. So, out of respect for him, I'm not going to modify this workflow, and I'll only provide you with the link to the workflows page inside the JSON file. So, before you download it, please leave a thumbs up, follow him, and support his work. I'm stressing this because he didn't just create the workflow. He actually went on to fine tune the WAN 2.2 model itself and created the Q6 checkpoints I'm using here. If you check out his profile, you will see a bunch of other checkpoints he's created that you can test out. They are amazing. You don't even need to use any LoRa's. The Lightning 4-step LoRa is already baked right into the checkpoint. So skip adding them and you will still get stunning results. You can just download these checkpoints, start generating, and get insane results even with an 8GB GPU. If you want to know how I generated the images of these ladies, please check this video. Now, I'll only cover the very basics of this workflow in this video so you can start generating right away. There are so many options here that it's almost impossible to cover them all in a single short video. However, if you guys like this one, I'll dive deeper in a future video. Right here, you have the links to all the models you need. Click them and you will be directed to the modified checkpoint. If you haven't used WAN 2.2 before and this is your first time, keep in mind the model has two versions, the high version and the low version, and you need both of them. Each one is 11 gigabytes, making the total size 22 gigabytes. If you are concerned about stressing your system, you can try using the Q4 gguf versions, which are around 9 gigabytes each. Just keep in mind that I did notice a slight decrease in quality when dropping below Q6. Here's where you should drop the models after downloading them. The path is inside the models folder of your ComfyUI directory. If you downloaded the gguf versions like me, place them into the unet folder. The other models go inside these folders. After dropping them inside the relevant folders, go to your ComfyUI window and refresh it if it's already open. Then head over to the checkpoint settings node and select your models. You must manually select each one. If you are using the gguf versions, click this drop down and select the high version first. Then, just below that, select the low version. Right here is where you select the text encoder. And just below that, you have the option to select the VAE. Next, head over to the engine node and select your downloaded version. Tick the second box if you downloaded the gguf versions. Down below, you will find the type switch node. Enable the first option if you only have one image or if you are only using the first frame to create the video. Next up is the rendering feature node where you can enable Sage attention to potentially speed up your generations. However, you must keep it disabled if you haven't installed it properly or it will break your generations entirely. So only turn this on if you know exactly what you're doing and are fully familiar with it. Now, for the function of the next option, this requires a ton of VRAM. So I personally keep it disabled. Here's where you select your resolution. If you're on a system with 8 gigs of VRAM, you will need to use a resolution below 720p. I tried 720p myself, but ran into an out-of-memory error. However, the good news is that the 640p resolution quality from WAN 2.2, when combined with this workflow's integrated upscaler, is absolutely stunning. WAN 2.2 provides incredible quality, even at lower resolutions. Here you have the node containing post-processing features. For this video, I'm only going to cover two options. First is the upscale option. It's pretty quick and I always keep it enabled. Next is the frame interpolation option. This doubles your FPS, so I always leave this enabled as well. However, Before using it, make sure you have this specific file in your custom notes folder. If you don't have it, I'll drop the download link in the JSON file. Just download it, open your custom notes folder, go into the frame interpolation folder, then checkpoints, and drop the RIVE49 file right inside. Then open the subgraph, head over to the interpolation section, and open the subgraph inside there. From here, you can select the RIVE49 file. Always keep your ComfyUI up to date. And if you have any missing nodes, just click here to install them. Keep this node bypassed if you aren't using last frame image. Now check out one of my live generations.
I'm lonely in the lab tonight, just me and the glow. My RTX 5060 running smooth and slow. I loaded up the checkpoints, image turbo grace, and suddenly I saw the pixels of your face. I set the detail, day none, to 0.16. I'm addicted to the render, I need my resolution fix. She's an Insta model, living in my RAM. She's got a seat number, but she don't give a damn. I see you in the mirror in that gray gym set, the highest definition that I have ever met. She's stuck inside the latent space, waiting for the cue. Oh, ComfyUI, baby, I'm rendering for you. I saw you in the blue gym gear, squatting in the frame. I tried to ask your number, but you don't have a name. Then I moved to the rooftop, pink satin dress so fine. Upscaled with the CVR, I wish that you were mine. The lighting is perfect, the skin is so real, but when I touch the screen, cold glass is all I feel. I fell in love with the Laura.